Hi there, welcome to Tarot Reader Reads BTS Future. Today I'll be doing all of the members that I didn't do before. I've already done RM and Jungkook, and the rest 5 members are going to be all included in this reading. So we start off with the theme, the permission, and the whole group, which is BTS. Interesting. 2 reverse cards, 1 straight up, which is the theme. Okay, this card looks good. It could be better. The card is the Knight of Cups. It's an empty cup, which symbolizes something. The horse is moving forward at a good pace. And what we see here is the Chariot. Now, what I'm saying with the pace linked, the Chariot is a fast card, so the group has been moving fast. Moving forward, not so much. This is represented with this card, and the permission, we get the Moon, so we get every detail about their life, with the exception of their love life, which is fair, I think. And we also get to touch point about the management and stuff. So let's look at management first. I'm going to do that because I think I've been getting a lot of mixed signals in the past. Let's see. Yeah. Now, I just finished watching Jungkook's card, and if you go back to watch the last card, you'll see this card at the end. So we'll do that and BTS. Interesting. Now, if you're following this channel for a while, you will know that I read the Emperor card as management, always. Somebody sitting on a chair, old man energy, yeah. That's how I read this card, and it's been quite accurate in a lot of places. Now, also, if it is a king card, I probably read the same. Now, this is the biggest card, and it comes with the wheel. So the cards are working properly and quite clearly. And to be honest, the future of BTS, as we know it, is still up with a big question mark. There's something here that hasn't been decided, and they're still thinking, they're still working on it. Let's see. Interesting. And then we have a very decisive card. So the artists all have made up their mind. They know what they want. The problem is with management. They want to keep the band together. However, some people here would probably like to have more opportunities, but there is a link of relationship here. Now, this card, the thing that is jumping out at me is the rosary. You can see it very tiny at the wrist, and then we see 1 bird. So lots of members would like to experiment and branch out, which is always represented with a bird. That's how I read my tarot. Yeah, and then we have a decisive situation. So we see that, and the management still wants to keep it united, and the real motivation and decisive factor is money opportunities, as always. So the members would prefer to get an opportunity to branch out. Let's look at if there's going to be a new music, albums, whatever. What I really want to see as music, as a full album or something close to that, would be coins, lots of coins, or maybe flowers. Let's see. So this is for the next 5 years. We'll do that 2022, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So we have good news and bad news. I don't know all the members, but what we see here is 2 really, really good albums. I would say 2022 would be peak maximum popularity. I don't know how they're going to get more famous, but they will. And then we look at a more laid-back situation. Now, the hermit, I am going to assume from experience that somebody is going to the army or taking some time off. They will unite it again and probably have another album at this year, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 2026. So that's where it's at. Okay, interesting. And this looks promising for solo careers. So that's something that we can look forward to. And anything that the fandom needs to be careful about. Let's look at that. No. Wow, really strong card. Very nurturing. So it's a good situation. No scandals, nothing, no issues. Next up, we'll be doing all members first. So we'll be doing Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, RM, and Jungkook. So this, okay. We have the answer of who is taking a short hiatus. I estimate it would be Jungkook, which is interesting. RM is getting great. V, everybody but Jimin and J-Hope are in a bit of tough situation. Now, I don't know what these two cards will be about. It just says the general energy is in this direction. We'll look into what area the energy is coming from in a bit, and then we'll move forward with each position, and let's go into it. So now we get everything into the pile. We are going to shuffle real good just so the energy is clear, and do a couple cuts, and we'll start off with Jin, and we'll see. So we'll do 3 cards about him: past, present, future. Okay, something interesting is coming. Present, it looks sunny, it looks happy. Yeah, and the past looks good too. So I don't know what this decisive issue here is. Okay, tough decisions and a good opportunity. So probably some solo project that needs to be explored, a really good opportunity, but in return it also means a missed opportunity. So something on the table, a couple of things on the table, and he has to pick, and it's not quite clear where he's going at with that. Now I'm going to straight up ask what the first card we got, the 10 of Swords, meant, because it's not a very good card, and we'll see what it is. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities, something really scary and a real challenge. It's something unexpected. I think it's good unexpected, just it's not something you expect him to do. Yeah, it looks really good. Well, in short term, it doesn't look good. In long term, it is really good. The merchant never, this is, I would call the merchant card, he never deals a bad hand. So he's going to make the right decision. He's just not quite ready to announce or tell the world yet. Now, next up is Suga. So we'll take a 3-card reading, past, present, and future. And that gives us a pleasant surprise. Now, when I see the 5 of coins in the future, it usually shows 2 things. One, a great opportunity after a long, bitter situation. And we see that bitter situation far off in the past. It's not in the present, and it's something that he's going to be doing. So that looks good. something, I think a new album, a solo or maybe a collaboration is coming out very, very soon. All the keys issues have been dealt with, and just the timing is up with that. Yeah. Next up is J-Hope. That's the present, the past, and then the future. Okay, this is a tougher reading, which is interesting because he had an indecisive card. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. This card is the running theme of the band. And at this point, this is the person we need to be watching out. If we were to be a consultant for this group, this is the person we look out and take care of, because the energy is shifting from this person. And why we say that is we start with the Wheel of Fortune in the past, which is dragging into the present with this full card, this young, brilliant energy that is very, very naive, exploring new things. Honestly, the path we see here isn't the best. So I don't know where it's going, where it's coming from, but let's take a look at things. So I usually try and do a couple of cards when things have many possibilities. Let's just say that he has a couple of choices to make, and there is one good choice and two bad. That's approximately what we see. And maybe one more card. Let's try this. Okay, that is interesting. So we get the Moon card, cards that are linked and within the theme we've been working at, and it doesn't look as good. So he's probably going to make a choice, not the best choice at first, and he's going to correct it. That's what I'm getting from the cards. It doesn't look so good. The reading isn't clear. It's probably not going to happen that soon. Let's look at the time frame for him. 2022. Okay. Interesting. I'm not too sure if he got this card a minute ago, but it's close enough. It was a wand. 2023, 24, 25, 26. Interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to say is we see the U-turn happening quite fast. So that's good. I say it's not really... everything we're getting right now is all career-oriented. I think it might be doing a movie or a film, something, I think. And I think that's going to be a short flop, and then he's going to move. Now, when I say flop, I mean it's going to be critically acclaimed. It's just not going to make money. And then he gets something that is going to make money, which is interesting. So that's what I think is happening. Not too sure. It's not set in stone. And the reason why I'm saying that is the cards are reversed. If we get face-up cards, those things are probably going to happen. Next up, we have Jimin. Let's look at him. The present, the past, and then we get one more card, the future. So now this is a very clear card. He wants to do solo. There's no other words to do that. And I don't think he's leaving, because the present, that card isn't set. He's just doing a small side project, maybe one song or something, and it's coming up very, very soon. It's going to be successful if you're asking. In terms of response, it's not going to make money. So I think it's going to be a slow success type of thing, just because how the movement is. And let's see if I'm right. So yes, I'm probably right. And it highlights on the slow thing. So the moon is a slow card. It's one of those energies that takes forever to accomplish, but it will accomplish. And then we'll look into V. So we do past, no, we do present first, always present, past, and then we do future. Interesting. Okay, so this is another person that has already made a decision, and if somebody would be leaving, it would probably be him. And the thing is, where he envisioned himself, judging from the cards, this isn't where he has envisioned. He has a dream, and I think he probably has thought about his dream, and this is just him going after his dream. I don't think he's leaving. It's just time to make a decision. So if the band were to move around, shift a little, this person would be the first person to make changes, take a leap of faith. And I don't think the word leaving is the right word. It would be branching out, moving forward, going after the dream more than saying goodbye. That's what I'm picking out here. And the full card always represents great things. So expect something happy, exciting. That's a bit tough, but it is a success. So it looks like if there is a person who would likely be leaving, this is the person. And the leaving is not a close the door in your face type. It's I want to try something new type. So I'm going to be reiterate myself a couple of times, but yeah. So overall, this looks really, really good. And we see more music from them within the next couple of years. So yeah. Anything else we should know? Last question. Okay, it looks turbulent in short term. Very turbulent. Okay, so yeah, short term, be on the lookout for unexpected issues. It's not serious, it's just a bit controversial. And that's it. Bye.